Well, it is a classic way to settle a debate. Rock, paper, scissors. Now, this childhood game is coming to life in a new series. Well, I caught up with some of the cast earlier. Check it out.
The game has changed.
Rock, paper,
Scissors! Oh, shoot! I'll buff out the dent!
Carlos, I'll start with you. You've been voice acting for quite some time, but how do you find the voices for these characters?
This one was interesting. A lot of characters I've done for Nickelodeon, including Rocco and Mr. Crocker, have been very, very broad and out there and dissimilar to me. But with Josh and Kyle, the writers and the directors, Christy Reed, very early on, we kind of shaped it to where we were really just getting at the angst of this character, and the voice kind of came. But making him likable was the toughest thing, and I think he is. So that was an adventurous journey for me, and I think we got him where we needed to get him.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Now, Ron, how did you prepare to take on the role of Rock?
Well, mostly I just went out into my front yard and looked at some pebbles and some rocks and see how they responded to things. Mostly it's very easy. Most of the characters that I play are very similar to me. The most difficult part was that Rock is a very emotional person, and his emotions can kind of change at the drop of a hat. And for that, I kind of look towards my son. I have a two-year-old, and he is very capable of that. And when I see him kind of go from crying to laughing to hungry to sleepy, it was very easy to go like, oh, that's basically what Rock is, a toddler who needs a binky.
That is so cool. And Thomas, I gotta ask you, how does voice work differ from some of the other roles that you've played, and how is this one different?
Yeah, well, one thing that's interesting, I think if you were to watch us record the show, you would probably notice that it's actually not that different. I know that when I'm doing the show, and the paper is basically me, but occasionally louder and with slightly turned up a little bit more anxiety than I actually have, which is a lot already. But to me, I think if you were to watch the scenes with us when we record them, which sometimes it looks a lot like what you're looking at right now, it's the performance is exactly the same. It's just almost no one's seeing it. And it was kind of neat because the first basically year of doing the show, or 8 months, we hadn't really seen what the characters looked like or the apartment or how really gloriously cool this show is going to look. And it's been very exciting now that we're not in the dark anymore and we get to see what we all look like.
Absolutely, and seeing those characters just come to life. Now, love the title here, Rock, Paper, Scissors. I mean, as in our childhood as kids, my daughters, they all do that to settle a debate. Did you guys ever do rock, paper, scissors growing up, and how did it go for you guys?
Oh yeah, like who's gonna go in that dark cave first? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go up the hill where the witch lives? All the time as kids.
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago, so sometimes we would just you would mug the other child to see who would get to go first. Chicago can be tough sometimes.
Who is this show for?
I think it's for everybody. It sounds kind of trite, but it's really for all ages. My 10-year-old daughter loves it. My wife loves it. I love it. Ron, Tom, same experience.
Yeah, I watch it with my kids. I watch it with my mom. I watch it with my friends who I would never let watch my kids. It's for everybody.
That is a good one. I like that. And my final question to you guys is more of a personal note, because my 8-year-old has always said for like the last 2 years that she wants to be a voice actor when she grows up. Any advice for those aspiring kiddos that really see themselves doing this kind of work?
Oh, don't hold back is my advice, and stick with it forever and copy and emulate and just try to imitate everything you see every day. Go for it.
Okay, what about for you guys?
Well, I mean, I think Carlos is probably the authority on it because he has so many great voices and able to mimic and able to do different type of dialects. And I think if that's the type of voice actor you want to be, Carlos is the advice you want to follow. For I think people like Tom and I, have unique voices and unique ways of speaking already. And when I grew up, it was something that people would make fun of me for. And I think that's something I would match with Carlos, that lean into your weirdness, lean into the things that separate you, and they will serve you well as you grow up.
That's awesome. Thomas?
To me, this show is everything is about persistence, and especially if you want to do something like acting and writing and things like that. Like the secret is just, Reno 911 came about because our sketch show got canceled at the table read, and we said, can we try to do an improvised show for extra credit? And they said, we don't care and we don't want you to, and we did it anyway. You just have to just keep going anyway, no matter what, if you want to do anything like this.
Very true. Well, we are excited about rock, paper, scissors, certainly in my household. So thanks to all of you three for joining us this morning, and we can't wait to laugh along with you.
My horse is normal.
I'm worried for society.
Rock, paper, scissors, Monday, February 12th
I'm glad we paid for this channel.
on Nickelodeon.